So to start out today, I would really like to apologize for my very messy backdrop. I am currently in the process of moving to a brand new apartment, to a brand new city, to a place where the dogs aren't constantly barking, and I am exhausted. I'm starting a new job where I have to get a criminal records check because the store that I work at sells magic cards, and unfortunately, we all know why people have to get criminal records checks now. So I'm kind of gonna be unemployed for the next 2 weeks while that sort of clears up. Oh my god, everything is happening. I'm growing up. These are a lot of things that I did not expect to do. So it's Monday night. And because I've been procrastinating so much, I really don't have a lot of time to do a huge, labor-intensive, super crazy editing, super crazy skit-heavy sort of video. So you're gonna get this. I have decided that I am going to take a tag from Instagram. Maddie the Gatherer has made a lovely, lovely tag back when she was first starting off in Magic of the EDH 2 weeks of photos tag. I'm going to take that and bring it off to YouTube. So for everybody who hasn't really seen Maddie's content before, she's a sweetheart. We've talked a little bit on Twitter, so check her out. She's really cool. She doesn't know that I'm filming this, so it'll be a nice little surprise. So, first things first, easiest one of all. So my first commander that I ever played was Teyza. Teyza is amazing. I love her to death. I will always have a spot in my heart for her, and for Orzhov in general. She's beautiful. She's a really beginner-friendly commander. She had enough that was simple enough for me to know, but also advanced enough for me to not only learn the basics. The art's cool. Teyza's lore is unbelievably unreal. Like, it's so good. She's a good girl. I love her. So the next is my favorite artifact. My favorite artifact is Geth's Grimoire. With my Liliana Heretical Healer deck, this card is perfect. It's beautiful, and I love it so, so, so much. I personally love cards that sort of are, if your opponent does X, you receive Y. It's pretty fun, it's pretty evil, and I like it. It's a good way to sort of bring any situation in your favor. Makes your opponents not really want to do the things that are gonna maybe benefit them, so it's fun. And I love the art. It reminds me of Harry Potter. So next is my favorite enchantment, and it's Waste Not. Waste Not is such a good card. It's honestly pretty unbelievably broken, especially for its CMC. Pulling in at 1 colorless and 1 black, it's a card that you could play it even first turn, but it's a second turn staple. This card has taught me personally how to control all of my triggers, how to pay attention to every single thing every player makes. For someone who is pretty sure that she has ADHD, super helpful. Again, it's if your opponent does X, you receive Y. It's a good time. I personally love it. I've said before in my deck tech that it reminds me a lot of the junkyard character in Labyrinth, and it gives me nostalgia every time I see it. And it's a card that if I'm gonna tutor, I'm gonna tutor for this one. This card is super broken for such a low CMC. One of my favorite enchantments for sure. So next is my favorite instant, and that's going to have to be Vampiric Tutor. I love me some tutor cards. There's no way around it. Tutoring is one of the best things about Magic, and you know, being able to tutor for whichever card that you choose is one of the really, really strong benefits of playing black. Yes, it puts it at the top of your deck, but the good thing is black has so much card draw. So ultimately, are you really going to be waiting too long to draw this card? Probably not. Plus, the art is really, really sick, and it's a cool concept. So next is the favorite sorcery. Now, listen, I know these are all black, but I have a black little soul. That's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So my favorite sorcery is Dark Deal. If I have Waste Not out, are you following me? and then I drop a dark deal. What do you think's gonna happen? Yeah, I'm gonna lose a card, but so is everybody else. And I am going to reap the rewards of every single other person discarding. This combo is so sick in multiplayer. May I just... So the next one is favorite creature, which is so brutal. So I would say that Gisela and Bruzella is my favorite card at the moment. I have been playing nothing but my mono white deck recently, as much as I'm talking about only black cards. My mono white deck has been so much fun. The Angel Tribal is a super cool mechanic. I've never really played a tribal deck before, so it's unbelievably cool to me right now. And her sort of everything about her is just really cool. The art's amazing. The abilities that she has when she's Gisela is amazing. The melding, oh, it's beautiful. Bruna's sick too. I count them all into sort of one big shenanigan, and oh my god, she's like the coolest shit ever. Okay, number one pet card. It's my boy. It's the cutest little guy in the world. It's Blood Pet. As I'm sure everybody knows, I cry about how much I love Blood Pet and how cute I think the art is, because it looks exactly like my one cat. I love this card. It's such a it's useful, but he's not very threatening. But that's why I love him. He's really shy and nervous, and he knows what's good, and unfortunately what's good is him dying. My goal in life is to play at least one EDH game where he's out the entire time and doesn't die at all. Because I love Blood Pet. I wish he was legendary because I would do a Blood Pet commander. So, next is favorite artist. I mean, I have a whole video about just how much in love with Therese Nielsen's art I am. So is that really even something that I need to regurgitate? Therese's art is beautiful. The geometric designs behind it, the beautiful women in it, everything about it is just sign me the fuck up. It's so good. I love her. I love her skill. I love her artistry. She's also like the nicest person ever. She hit me up in the DMs after I posted about her video, and she was like, oh, like I was laughing so hard. Nah, nah, nah. Like, she's so nice. I love her. So number 9, what you hate to pull. So for me personally, I don't crack packs. I've cracked one pack my entire life. Hopefully maybe more in the future. I think like a pack cracking video would be pretty interesting, but up to you guys if you would want to see something like that. I will say I don't think I would enjoy pulling anything that's not white or black right now, just because those are the only 2 colors that I play at the moment. That one's... Sorry, Maddie. That's a very good question for everybody but me. So next is my favorite planeswalker, and it's Liliana. Like, there's no... I feel like you can watch 15 seconds of my channel and be like, yo, that girl is real thirsty for Liliana. Backstory, she's got a good art, she's pretty, her cards are pretty fucking good. She's a good waifu. Even if you don't agree that she's my waifu, I hope that you can respect that she's my waifu. I'll respect your waifu if you respect mine, okay? Good friendship. So next is favorite card art, and that of course is Therese Nielsen's Liliana Vess Planeswalker art. Oh my god. It is unbelievably beautiful. It was my gift to myself for hitting 1,000 subscribers. I purchased it. I was like, treat yourself, girl. And I love it. Every time I see it, it brings a smile to my face. The detail that went into this card is stupid good. I love it. Beautiful. My favorite card art, for sure. Next is my favorite land, and that is the Chippy Swamp. Of course, I never shut the fuck up about this card. It's beautiful. I still don't have all of them. I have a lot of people who say like, oh, I've picked them up for you, and I'm sorry, I'm going to get a P.O. box eventually. If you are one of those really sweet humans who found me a Chippy Swamp, you're a saint. You really didn't have to send me stuff, but if you did get me one, I promise I will get a P.O. box once I'm settled in Toronto. Just the Chippy Swamp is so good. It's why it's like one of the most popular non-full art basic swamps. Next is favorite archetype. So hopefully I get this right because I'm still not the best in MTG terms. But my favorite archetype is I like to play combo. I don't like to be too control. I don't like to be too aggro. I like to be enough of a threat without, you know, sitting around and just building up a pillow for it, basically. I like to have fun. Like, it's pretty boring for me. I had a Hannah Ship's Navigator deck for a little bit because I loved her and I got a lot of the comparisons. I didn't like the deck. It was boring because it was too slow. I like a little bit of speed, but not, I don't want to be full on like aggro red. So I like medium. I like to just chill. I like to have a fun time, but also not, you know, be really bored. But also don't want to fight everybody all the time. You know? Who's your favorite commander? Do we have to talk about this? Of course it's going to be Liliana the Heretical Healer. Do I even like any other cards? That is the question. I do actually. Though Liliana is always going to be my favorite commander, I have recently started a mono white Gisela the Broken Blade Angel Tribal deck. Who am I and what have I done with the shitlord who only plays black? But yes, I love Liliana is my number one, but Gisela is really quickly gaining the ranks. She's so fun to play. If I can meld her, she's just even better. I love that bitch. It's a fine lady. And so that is all of my answers to this tag. I know this tag was originally for Instagram, so feel free to check out Maddie on Instagram or check out her on Twitter or any of the links that I'm gonna post below. She's really sweet, she's really cool. And also feel free to continue on and do your own version of this tag. I'm gonna personally bring this tag to YouTube. So I would like to tag Kitchen Table Commander, Ranch, Wedge, Trapezium, and let's tag Aether Hub. 5 really cool dudes. Check them all out. All in various different stages in the YouTube careers. So that's going to be it for me tonight. Next week's video is going to be a lot more fun, a lot more higher production, I guess, with like some skits and stuff. I'm going to probably start streaming a lot more on Twitch and being a lot more active in this community. I've sort of gotten lax in the past little bit, which I really don't like, and hopefully you guys will see me a lot more hanging around. Send me some memes. I love me some good memes. All right. Thank you so much everybody for watching and have a wonderful day. All right.